Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to create my holiday Christmas look for this year, and we're going to be using all of your favorite products. I will be telling you what products I am personally using, but this is a shop your own stash type of video. So I'm not only going to tell you my favorite products, but I'll tell you what I like about them and what you should look for in your collection if you have products that work for you better than the ones I'm using. As far as the eyeshadow look is concerned, I will tell you which palette I'm using, but I'll also show you the shades individually so that you can look around in your collection and see if you have something similar that you can use instead. The vision in my head right now is going to be something subtly smoky with lots of glitters because it is the holidays and you know I love my glitter. Maybe a bold lip. I'm not sure if I'll go red. I'm thinking about it. Maybe we'll see. And then just like a fresh complexion, all of my redness covered, a little bit of contour here and there, but nothing too dramatic complexion wise either. We'll see what happens as I go, but that's kind of the vision in my head right now. I hope you guys are enjoying the holiday season. By the way, if you're excited for today's video, give it a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I want you to reach for your favorite products, but just in case, I do have everything listed and linked down below in the description box. I just got my hair out of my face, and as you can see, my face is already moisturized. I did already fill my eyebrows with my favorite products, so the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. I use my Benefit Precisely My Brow, and I used a little bit of my Anastasia eyebrow pen as well. And I think the first thing I want to do is actually eyes, in case there's any fallout. I don't know, I'm just feeling like eyes first today. I'm going to use my favorite primer, which happens to be the Rare Beauty primer. I recommend that you guys get this primer during the Sephora savings event, and I realized afterwards this is no longer at Sephora, which is a huge shame because this is the best primer they had. You can still get it on the Rare Beauty website though, which is nice. And the reason this is my favorite primer is because it has a little bit of color to it and it just neutralizes everything, and it makes the eyeshadow go on super easily without making your eyelids too sticky. Anyways, grab your own favorite eyeshadow primer and go to town all throughout the eye area. These are the matte shades I'm going to be using, primarily this one here on my middle finger. It's like a grayish shade with the tiniest bit of purple on it, so if you have something similar, grab for that. And I'm going to be using this one as well first, but kind of just all over the crease as a base type color because it's a very light creamy gray. The palette I'm personally grabbing the shades from is the RH Nude palette from BUXOM Cosmetics because I love it. So I'm going to grab the lightest of the two shades I showed you, that very light grayish creamy color, and that's going to be my transition shade. I'm not applying a ton of that one just because I'm using it mainly as a base, but I do want to make sure it's all throughout the crease of the eye so that the next shade blends into it seamlessly. I'm doing the other eye next, and the vibes I want you guys to get from this video is calm, happy holiday vibes. I feel like sometimes when we do our makeup with patience and with a bit of extra time, it comes out the best, and that is what I want you guys to allow yourself to have this holiday season. Just a bit of time for yourself, whether it is to indulge in your love for makeup or anything else you want, but set apart some time for yourself if possible to do whatever it is you love most to do and enjoy the holiday season. That base grayish color is down. See how it didn't really deepen anything much, but we have a nice cool tone base to our crease now. So still using my reference number 15, I'm going to get the next shade, which is that mid-tone gray with the slightest hint of purple in it, and I'm going to add it to the other third of the eyelid by tapping it in place, and I'm going to blend it into the crease of my eye. Same thing over here. I'm just tapping things in place, and I'm diffusing it through the outer third of the crease back here and kind of pulling it out towards the outer corner here. Since I don't have any makeup on, I can have the luxury of cleaning up right underneath my eye here, make sure things look nice and sharp. And before I continue with more eyeshadows, I want to do a bit of a smoky outer third eyeliner type thing. So I'm going to grab the shade Espresso from from La Mercier. It doesn't have to be super sharp, but I did sharpen it a bit. And I'm going to grab a pencil brush. This one is the Refer number 3. So with my eyeliner, I'm going to do a bit of a line right there on the outer third of my eyelid and work it in with my Refer number 3. I'm going to trace a little bit of a wing right here on the outer third, and then with my brush once again just diffuse it. That's the vibe, but I want to make it darker. So once again, I'm using my eyeliner to darken things up, and now with the brush, I'm just going to make sure it diffuses the eyeliner nicely. And I'm holding my eye a little because it just makes things a little easier to blend when your eye is a bit firmer. So see, that's what I was looking for right there. And even though I didn't trace it that far in, just blending it with the brush brought it in halfway through my eyelid. So now let's go ahead and try and recreate that on this eye. And this is extra tricky for me because my eyelids are uneven. I have a lot more space here than I have here, but we'll try and make it work. So once again, I'm starting on the outer third with a bit of eyeliner, and I'm going to work that in with the brush, and I'll just repeat the same steps I did on the other eye until I'm happy and they look semi-even. All right, I'm blending the last little bit. I added the eyeliner 3 times, just like I did on the other side. First on the outer third, then a little bit on the wingy part, the winged out part, and now a little more all over just to darken things. The extra benefits of not having done my makeup yet is that I can now clean if I need to right underneath my wing. And here you have it. This is what it looks like on both sides. I don't want it to look as defined as it does right now, so I'm going to go back with my Refer number 15 and add a bit more of my matte shade over top because I don't want this to be a defined smoky wing. I just truly wanted a bit more darkness and a little bit of a flick back there. So I am blending a bit more of that dark matte gray shade with my brush, just like so. See how I deepened up everything a bit more and now it looks less defined. One of the shimmer shades I want to use on the eyelid is this color right here. The best way I could describe this color to you is like a pewter with a bit of purple in it, and it has multicolored sparkles as well. Grab a shade that looks similar to that one and add it on the outer half of your eyelid, and I am tapping it in place with my finger, just like so. Then I'm grabbing this mint gold duochrome shade that also has lots of sparkles in it, and I am adding it starting in the center of the eyelid and moving forward towards the inner corner, still using my finger. See, this has other colors as well. I can see some pink on there, some gold, some mint, and it's going to lighten up the whole entire look. It's the shade Ghostwire from the Irish New palette, and the first one I used is the shade Synth Moss. So tapping that color on the rest of the eyelid and the same thing over here. Grabbing a flat brush next with that same shade because I want it to be a bit more defined throughout the lid. So with the Refer number 2, I'm just making it a little higher and a little more defined throughout the crease of my eye. And the same thing over here. A bit more of the dark matte shade I've been using, just tapping it over the shimmer out here so that the matte looks blended into the shimmer even further. I'm really liking the way everything is looking. Let me just blend my crease a bit, taking advantage of my wipe and the fact that I have no makeup on my face and I'm cleaning the edges a little extra. And this is what the top of the eye looks like, and if you think it looks good right now, wait till I put foundation on, because whenever you even out your face, the eyes just stand out even more. So let's go ahead and start working on that. Grab your favorite primer, in my case the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas, and I am going to work that primer into my skin. I know this looks super empty, but I'm still trying to finish my Pat McGrath foundation, so let's go ahead and see if we can kill it today. See, it still has product in it. With a sponge, I'm just going to pat it all throughout the face, adding a little bit more right here on this cheek because I could still see some redness through. See how already the eyeshadow looks better? And here is how that foundation is looking. I'm grabbing my favorite color corrector and patting it right underneath my lower lash line, down here, a little bit towards the inner corner of the eye as well. And the same thing over here. I'm using a BK Beauty brush for this, a little on the inner corner. Just with the color corrector, the under eyes look so much better. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury one. And for a brightening concealer, I'm going to use the La Mercier Real Flawless Concealer. Just add this one under my eye, center of the forehead, nose, and chin, and work it in with the same sponge I use use for the foundation. I love this eye look and I really wanted to do a red lipstick, but I don't know what undertone of red lipstick I could pair with this, because maybe a blue toned red, but those are so bold and the eyes do kind of look purpley, so I don't know. I understand, by the way, that this eye look is very non-traditional for Christmas. Like, yes, it's glittery, but it doesn't have any of the Christmassy colors. There's no gold, there's no red, there's like the tiniest hint of green on the shifty shade right there, but besides that, it's not really super Christmassy. But for some reason, this is what I'm feeling this Christmas, so this is my Christmas look right here. Before I go on with any powder, I'm going to contour a bit with a cream. This is from Westman Atelier, my Westman Atelier contour stick, which I adore, and I am going to add it on my cheeks, on my forehead, jawline, and even the nose a bit, just like so. And with my Refer LC01, I'm just going to work that contour in place. I think I need a bit more contour closer to my hairline so I can work it back. Blending the nose, blending the cheeks next, and the jawline. And the Westman Atelier contour is very natural looking and it blends like a dream. Let's see, I'm assessing how I look. I think I need a bit more here. And work it into the upper side of the cheek and temple. This isn't a testing new products type video, but I do have one product I really want to use that is new to me, and that is the Prisme Libre bronzer. I have mine in 001. It looks pretty light, so I'm hoping it'll continue this very natural looking makeup trend. I've just been waiting to use this one on camera, and today's the day. I'm going to grab an extremely fluffy brush. This one is this year's holiday brush from Refer, and with it I'm going to bronze up my face. If you don't like scents in your makeup, don't go for this bronzer because it is strongly scented, I would say. A little bit more bronzer over here. The good news is it is very cool tone and very natural looking, just like I thought it would be. It's kind of sealing that contour in place beautifully while still adding like the tiniest bit more cool tone color to my face. I think it looks very pretty. Check it out right here. For translucent setting powder, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Under Eye Setting Powder just under the eyes and just a bit like in the center of the forehead with a puff. I'm going to work the powder into my palm first so that I use a very minimal amount of powder under my eyes. You can see how that immediately just blurs everything beautifully. That's the magic of setting powder. You can see how like my pores and my under eyes look a bit more texture over here versus where I set with powder already. And I'm going to add a bit to my forehead, just like so. This is what the face looks like. It's nice and natural, kind of how I had envisioned it. I need to fix my eyebrows though, because see how this eyebrow likes to stand up and this one likes to lay down? I'm going to make this one fluffier in the front because I feel like I look weird. We just gotta make it fluffy like the other one's fluffy. That's better. For blush, I don't want to go matte, but I also don't want to bring out my texture. So I think I'm going to use a Say Beauty blush today. I'm trying to think if I should finish my eyes first. I think I'll finish my eyes first. With my pencil brush, the Refer 3, I'm going to use the dark matte shade that I use, which isn't that dark. It's that mid-tone grayish purple color. And I'm going to very lightly smoke that shade right underneath the outer half of my under eye. And with a tiny blending brush and the lighter color I used as my transition shade, I am going to smoke that out. For eyeliner, I'm going to use the same brown eyeliner I used at the top right here on the waterline, and you can see the huge difference that makes. And I've been debating whether to bring the shimmers to the under eyes, but I think I'm going to leave them where they are. I will add just a tad bit more to my inner corners, and I'm not even going to use anything different. I'm going to use the same shade I used for the inner third of my eyelid. Just bring it in a tad bit more. Here's how everything is looking. I am going to go ahead and put on mascara off camera, and I'll be back to finish up the blush and the lipstick and all of that. So far, I'm really loving the way everything is looking. Back with mascara on, and I do think I'll end up adding lashes at the end just for a bit more of a glamorous effect, but I'll leave just the mascara on for now, and I will be applying my Say Beauty blush in the shade Lady, again because I want something that has a cool undertone, a little bit of color, and also also I want something that is going to make my cheeks glow in a very natural way. So with my sponge, I'm just dabbing in this shade and blending it into my bronzer. And I really love the youthful glow that the Say Beauty blushes give your cheeks without enhancing any texture. I want to blend it all the way underneath the other corner of my eye here. Check it out. Very pretty. And of course, the same thing over here. And this is a very natural blush look with the shade Lady. Now, I am going to try 2 different lipstick options with this eye look because I still want to try the red. I still want to try the holiday red. But I don't know if it'll work with this eye look, so then I'll also try something different. Let's start by lining my lips. I'm going to use the One Size Beauty red lip liner and go for it, filling in a bit. I still don't regret it. I think maybe this could work. Time to grab your favorite red. I'm going to go with a very trusted one, which is Velvet Ribbon from Lisa Eldridge. And just go for it. This is the part where I question my whole existence. Do we love or do we hate? I don't know, because I don't hate it, but I'm also not super comfortable with it. I feel like for the vibes, yes, but I don't think it matches this eye look that well. I want to try a different color. Here's what I'll do though. I'll still try and keep it a statement type lip. I'm not going to go nude, but I don't think the red is for me. Not with this eye look at least. I like to do red with like a truly barely there eye look. Take one last look though. If I did red, this would be the red I would do. I was trying to go bolder than what I am about to do, but I can't, okay? So I'm going to do Rosewood from Anastasia as my lip liner, which is a mid-tone brown with a bit of rose in it. See, this is already so much better. And then a mid-tone brown with a bit of rose in it for lipstick as well. And this is from Westman Atelier in the shade PK. Obsessed, okay? Love, love, love this lip. And before I add any lashes, this right here is the finished look, but I think this look is not finished without some lashes, even if they're natural ones. So let me be right back. Back with lashes on. These are Ardell Demi Wispies, and this right here is the finished look. I feel like this is giving holiday vibes, but it doesn't scream the holidays, and for some reason I am just loving that this year. Like, I love the glitter, I love the shiftiness of the eyeshadows, I love the soft smoky cool tone crease, love the lip combo, love the blush, love the way the complexion came out. And again, remember, you don't have to have these items in order to get this look. You can look for similar things in your collection that will give you this vibe if you want to go with a similar vibe to mine for the holidays. This with my wine color sweater, I'm definitely feeling it, okay? I love the way everything turned out. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of my non-holiday look in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up. Before you leave, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next one.